All right, family. All right. Welcome back to Speak Your Success in the Morning. Today is Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. And y'all, we're 34 minutes after the hour because this is Speak Your Success in the Morning. We're your favorite morning show, and we are your favorite morning people. I'm about to say favorite morning bro. Come on, producer Britt.
Oh
Let's go ahead
my
and get into what I saw
gosh.
scrolling.
What were you about to say?
I was about to say you were your favorite
I your
morning
favorite
bro, but
morning bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's what it
So
worked out.
I don't know if you no, that's crazy. I paused it. Okay. Now, this is in Spain. So we're gonna start here. This is a little global news, guys. Okay. So a sweeping
Mhm.
power outage in Spain and Portugal caused widespread disruption. So halting trains, causing flight delays. While power has been restored in most areas, ongoing effects are impacting travel with flight cancellations and delays continuing. Passengers affected by cancellations or delays may be entitled to compensation under the denied boarding regulations. I'm sorry, and travel
Mhm.
insurance may provide additional protection. So this is one I couldn't find a video when they were all in the dark, but there's a video on Twitter, well, X, formerly known as Twitter,
Mhm.
and people were walking through the train, they're walking through the tunnel, the train tunnel, and it was dark, and it was a
Scary.
worldwide, well, not worldwide, but it was a power outage in Spain and Portugal and little parts of France. So that is scary
Mhm.
because you couldn't call
Big scary.
nobody, you couldn't see nobody, you didn't know what was going on. Even if you were in your car, you shouldn't be driving. I believe they handled it they did a good job handling it. I think they have a president. I don't know. The person in Spain, the governor, the president, the overseer. He just told everybody to remain calm and please don't move. Wherever you are, stay where you are. Okay. Don't move. Don't
Mhm.
try to go too many places. And yeah, it worked out. So praise God for that because that is scary. And
Yeah, I mean,
they don't know what's caused it yet.
I was about to say because looking at this, right? Because what we looked at yesterday, that was real scary. Seeing them walk through the tunnel in the dark, but this looked like they're having a party. That's
Hmm.
crazy.
I mean, as someone that's been to Europe, I would probably love to be there right now celebrating. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's just so free and happy and everyone's helping each other over there. It's different for sure. Um
Definitely making the most of the situation.
yeah,
Making the
for
most of the
sure.
bad situation. Hmm.
Okay, so we know that the Pope passed away, Pope Francis. He was the Pope for 12 years, my add. And so when the archbishops, when they come together, and all of the people that come together to create the next pope, it is called, not create, but to elect the
There
next
we go.
pope. Yeah. It's called a conclave. Now, I know that because
Mm.
I just watched the movie Conclave. Now, this
Huh,
is so good. Now, you would think
really?
like, yes, I watched it while I was doing my hair last week. It's a 2-hour movie, and
Okay.
it didn't even feel like 2 hours, but it breaks down the process of how they elect the next pope. So the first thing
Mm.
they have to do is they I always get this word, when the judge says the jury can't leave. Sequestration? Se-
Mm.
See, I think that's
Mm.
it. Sequestration, they sequestration the jury or something like that. I believe that's right.
I'm
But
looking.
okay, I believe that's right. So they call all the archbishops and top people, they call them into a building, and they are there. They cannot leave until they elect the next pope. And so they need
Mm.
2/3 majority of the vote to go to whomever they elect. Now,
Wow.
yes. So they write their name on the ballot, Jonathan. They go and it is a various detailed process. And
Sounds like
just the fact that this is still going on, and they keep these religious values and they keep this tradition. I think that is very beautiful because they're still doing it. And so with that, so they have the ballot, they put the ballot in. And so once the ballots are in, if it's not 2/3 majority, or if they can't come to a decision, they burn those
Hmm.
ballots. And then they
Oh
do
my
it
God.
again. They do it again. They do it again. They do it, and they stay in there as many times, I mean, as long as they elect the next pope. And
That's
so with that being said, inside is some drama, some politics going on, because these people over here, there was an African man on the movie, and he wanted to be the pope. And so it's like,
crazy.
okay, well, these are my followers, vote for me. And then these people might not want this person to be pope. So you're like, we're going to put all our votes towards him. So it's a lot of politicking going on
Wow.
inside the conclave. And
Wow.
so it is just very interesting. I would say, if a Saturday morning or something, late at night, you got 2 hours. It's on Amazon Prime. Movies are regularly 2 hours these days, so
Yeah,
that's nothing.
yeah.
So,
Everything 2 hours.
watch that because you'll understand. And so they burn black smoke, means we still don't have a pope. We still don't have a pope. And then when the white smoke comes out,
Mm.
it lets the population know, lets the city know that they elected a new pope. So
Oh,
it is very interesting. So I'm glad that I watched the movie before they started the process. They start the process on the conclave elect a new pope will start May 7th. I mean, yeah, May 7th. So um,
mm. Okay.
don't know who is in the running for the Pope, but hey, I think the
Don't know who's
process
gonna
is
be in the
so
room.
I know,
Don't know
right?
who's
I
gonna
think
be
the
in the room.
process
Don't know who the running mates. Don't know when the black smoke, when the white smoke coming. Okay.
but I think it's cool. I really do. I really do think it's cool. Okay. So we know that
Mm,
President Trump has, upped the tariffs. China said we up on the tariffs. Everybody said we up on the tariffs. We're going to war. Okay. We're going to war on the tariffs.
mm,
Okay.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
with that being said, Toomey, okay, all you Toomey shoppers out there, Toomey adds 145% import charge to products from
Dang.
China due to Trump tariffs, effectively doubling prices for
Mm,
some items. Okay. Shein,
mm.
the another platform, has also hiked up prices. So please be aware when you shopping on these websites. Be aware that if you see something, oh my God, it's going up, it's going up, it's because of President Trump and China. They're going head to head right now with the tariffs.
That's crazy.
And I am not a Toomey shopper. It's too much stuff on there. They say buy one
Yeah.
thing, you get 99 things free, and then you got to pay $200 for shipping. It is so crazy on that website. It is so crazy. It is
That
so
is, but
crazy.
but the prices aren't bad though. From what I've seen, like the prices are super, 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 super cheap. So now with these tariffs being added, of course, don't nobody want to pay extra. But I mean, now you might pay a regular price for an item, but if you used to
Yeah.
paying five and now they want 50, that's
Right.
the issue.
And I
That's the
think
issue.
the thing about it is, like, you're right, it is super, super, super cheap. And so is the actual product. So, I mean, it depends on what you're getting, just be aware, but I grew up on AliExpress and Alibaba. So,
I'm about to
the
say,
whole
yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm familiar with. 'Cause I mean,
yeah,
you
that's
order, you order
I mean, to
Temu,
me
order
they are.
Shein,
They're probably all the same thing, just
one
different
wear.
name. Yeah.
Well, you open the
One
box,
way.
fold it up, it fall apart. It's one wear.
Oh. Oh, no, I
One
don't
wear.
order clothes. I don't order clothes off of there. I never did clothes.
I mean,
But
they
okay.
sell everything. So whatever you
Yeah.
want, you groceries, all that. You get that. Nah, I'm joking. I don't mess
Groceries
with
is
the groceries.
crazy. But
No.
Shein, same thing. Like I said before, Shein does not have my information. I have never shopped at Shein, but you Sheeners out there, um, it's going up. Okay. It's going up. It's going up. Maybe we need to go back to thrift shopping. Okay. Go back to thrift shopping. Because
Nah, thrifts are overpriced. What? Bread.
you
I
gotta go
went to a
to
thrift.
no, 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 no. I am a thrift connoisseur. Okay, talk about
Same.
coffee connoisseur. I am a thrift connoisseur. There's a couple thrift stores, and when I was in college, oh my gosh, when I was in college here in Texas, I used to go to the thrift store when they had like Dollar Day or like 50 cent day, and I would
Mm,
rack up. Okay, buying stuff just to buy stuff, and
okay.
that's when all the girls were thrifting everything from head to head from shirt to pants, okay?
That's true. Yeah,
And
that's a good thing.
from bag and everything. That's when everybody used to resell their thrifting stuff online and do thrifting hauls. And
That's
yeah,
right,
I
right.
used
Those
to
be prices.
love a good thrift day because I would probably hit at least like 2, 3 thrift stores. And they have a
Mm.
really good one by me right now, but I'm a gatekeep. I'm not telling nobody.
I know a good one too, but I'm not gonna
Mm.
say it either because I might
I ain't
say the
telling
one that's
nobody. I ain't telling nobody. Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna say it. But yeah,
Yeah.
they got some thrift stores, especially the ones in the nice neighborhoods. They
Hmm.
got you can get you some real good stuff.
Get some real good stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
get
y'all,
some real
it
good
is
stuff.
getting bad out here for groceries. Remember yesterday I told y'all I paid $50 for meat and cheese and bread just to eat a sandwich?
Mm.
Yeah, remember I
Mhm.
said that, right?
Yeah, with that, yeah, yeah, that sandwich was nice, real
And
nice.
now we are having some people with the buy now pay later with the groceries. People are putting groceries on payment plans. Yeah, it's getting bad out here. So, a quarter of the US consumers are now financing groceries, okay, with the buy now, pay later services, up from 14% a year ago, according to a Lending Tree survey. This increase in the buy now, pay later usage, particularly for essential purchases like groceries, reflects growing economic uncertainty. It's sad. You should not have to put groceries on a payment plan.
That's great. This is the time that we're in right now. You
This
got
is
groceries
horrible.
on layaway. That's crazy. Well, it's not even layaway because you get
You yeah,
you still get them, but it's just paying late. You about to go in debt to
for
buy
grocery.
groceries.
And you know that I don't want
Oh
to say
God,
it now. Is it Uber Eats or DoorDash or one of the delivery platforms? They're now
credit
doing pay
card, credit
buy
card.
now pay later.
No,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
out of hand.
Yeah.
This is
And
this is
I
out of
think like, you have to think, I think it's bigger than that. And I think they're trying to, ooh, people like, ooh, yeah, I can buy it now, I can pay later. And then it's like,
no,
no, baby, no, no, not on food.
not on food. Just get you some regular groceries. Sign up for SNAP benefits. Get you your
Mm-hmm.
WIC
Yeah.
and rock with that. You don't
Eh,
need Buffalo Wild Wings.
yeah.
You don't need them.
There is a couple things that I cannot do a pay as you go on. And it would be groceries. It would be hair.
Mm.
There are some girls out there that they get this really expensive hair and it's buy now, pay later. And I'm like, you can't make payments
Oh,
on hair. That is
no,
crazy. You have hair that
no.
goes out of your head. So you should not be, I mean, I get some people have their own situations, but no,
Not
you
their own
can't
situations.
you can't have those 500, 600, $800 bundles. You can't have those if you can't afford them. Okay? And then I'm also kind of it depends. I've never done it before, but maybe it depends on the type of trip. But a
Mm,
buy now, pay later on a trip because when I come back from the trip, I don't want to be paying on this trip.
that's crazy.
That makes sense?
That's I mean, yeah, because that's one of the best parts, especially like if you like a cruise or something like that. You pay everything up front, so you
Mm-hmm.
go and you go enjoy it and have fun because you're gonna spend more money on the trip, and then you
And then
come back,
back.
and if you come back and if you ain't paid that bill, you definitely
Man.
gotta have the money to pay for the trip.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
That's
I'd be
wild.
upset. Once I'm done
God
with the
bless
trip,
you.
I'm still paying for the trip. I'm thinking about the trip. I'm paying for the trip. I'm thinking about the trip every time I gotta make a payment.
The trip is supposed to relieve stress. When you come back, you're gonna be in a worse state than when you were before.
Right.
So it's null and void. You should have just
Yeah.
stayed your
You should have
at
yeah,
home.
you should have stayed at home. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right.
As my family say, if you can't buy it twice, put it down. Okay. Can't buy it twice, put it
Your
down.
family saying that? Y'all, if y'all can't buy it twice, oh,
My
okay.
mom, you can't
Big
buy it twice. You don't need to buy it once, okay?
big steppers. Okay. Big steppers. Let us know where you staying
Because
then.
that way,
Okay.
if you buy it twice, if you buy it twice, it's not hurting you.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, yeah. If you're gonna buy it one time, pump your brakes, baby. Pump your brakes. on the break.
One and
Mhm.
done, like Mellow.
Mhm.
Okay.
One and
Yeah, one and
done.
done.
One and done
Okay.
like Mella. So yeah,
All right.
that's all I got today. I know that it is President Trump 100th day in office. Today is the 29th. If you're in the DFW Metroplex, this is your last day to vote. Um, if you're in certain counties, they have city council, mayor, and a couple more things on the ballot. So yeah, be sure to look out for that. And if you saw anything scrolling you want to mention on the show, send me a DM at producer Britt and I'll review it. And next time you look on the show, you might see what you saw scrolling. So
Mm, okay. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've been
All right.
working on that. You like that? That's my little tagline. I like that.
I mean, it flows.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
If it
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
it flows.
If it
And
goes,
if
it
it flows,
flows.
it goes. Okay.
All right, all right. Okay, y'all, we're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Speaker Success in the Morning.
Are you a new or budding